What's up, guys? It's the real Corey Tenderson, and it's part 2, guys. We're finally gonna see how whoever this girl is. Oh yeah, wasn't her name Gwen? Makes her principal worship her. Oh my god, guys, I'm so excited.
Expelled. This wasn't over. The principal needed to treat me with respect. I was going to find a way to bring her down. The chance came sooner than I.
You do hear yourself, right? You want her to treat you with respect because you're the most popular girl at school. You aren't even trying to sound like the good guy.
I could have hoped for. And it was so much better than any of my original ideas. My aunt had sent me to get food from her favorite restaurant one evening, and I stopped short when I looked in through the window and saw 2 women kissing. It was the
And I'm homophobic.
principal and our science teacher.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me? Are you actually serious? You're serious? Look at this picture. Look at this picture. Oh, that's thumbnail worthy. I'll just keep that for later when I edit the video. Oh my god, what's she gonna do?
Last time I checked,
Is she gonna blackmail her into worshiping her? Is that what's gonna happen?
that was definitely against the rules.
What was against the rules? No, for real, what was against the rules there? I mean, because they're lesbian? Do you guys go to a Catholic school? Or is it because they because it's the principal and is that against the rules, guys? I mean, I've seen teachers in the same school. I've had teachers in my school and they've been married. So I mean, but maybe because it's the principal and the science teacher.
I quickly whipped out my phone and made a video of the 2. That video was an overnight.
Yeah, wow, dude, what a snitch, dude, what a snitch, dude. Come on, dude, what a snitch, man. That's so fucked up, dude. That's their business, dude. Come on. What a snitch. See, everyone's like, oh, dude, why are you snitching on me, telling people I was vaping in the bathroom? This is a real snitching, you know? See, when you're sitting there in middle school vaping in the bathroom, that's, honestly, I shouldn't take that up with the principal. You need some serious help, my man. But this is just the epitome of snitching, dude. Come on.
Sensation. The principal and the teacher were both forced to quit, and everyone was ecstatic.
Why? Well, she just ruined 2 people's entire careers. Dude, why are you... She just ruined 2 people's careers. Let's go. Whoa. Yeah.
We were rid of the horrible principal, and I was the one who made it happen.
You only think of yourself?
I was crazy popular now. One day in the science lab, I caught Alexa staring right at me. She smiled at me when our eyes met. Alexa was really popular.
Wait, what the fuck? What is going on?
Wait,
hold on. Wait. So you got the principal... What does that have to do with worshiping? There was no worshiping going on from the principal. Is that Albert Einstein? It's Albert Einstein.
The instructor told us to pair up, and she quickly came to my side. We became friends.
You need to stop with the finger guns, buddy. Wait, you gotta stop, dude. That's inappropriate.
Started hanging out a lot. At one of her parties, I told her she looked really good, and she blushed. She took my hand and led me to the dance floor. I could tell she was really into me, and to my shock, I realized that I might be a little into her too. Aunts one day, Paul and some of his friends were watching the game.
This is the most stereotypical thing This is like soccer stereotypes at its finest, man.
And asked us to join them. My aunt walked in with some snacks, and she instantly seemed to warm up to Alexa. I had never seen her look so affectionately at anyone. Alexa and Paul
What the fuck?
really seemed to hit it off too. And after a while, I felt a little bit left out of their conversation. Soon after that, Alexa started hanging.
Well, you had it coming. You kind of had it coming. Seems as though you're kind of a bitch.
With me less, and whenever I'd call, she'd say she was busy. Paul seemed to be home less often too. I wondered if the two were hanging out together without me. One day, when I got home from school, I heard laughter from the lounge. It was Alexa and my aunt. Alexa said, hi, Gwen. I was just here to see Paul. I didn't care if my aunt liked Alexa better. I just couldn't afford to lose Paul. I decided to tell him how I felt about him.
Okay, seriously, what is with these reused scenes?
The next evening, I texted Paul to meet me in the garden after dinner. He seemed really surprised to see me all dressed up. He said, hey Gwen, what's going on? I took his hand, looked deeply in his eyes, and said, I'm just a girl, standing in front of a boy, asking him to love her. I closed my eyes and leaned in to kiss him, but I suddenly felt him gently push me back.
What?
Paul looked completely shocked. He slowly said, Gwen, I'm a boy who's into other boys. I thought you would have figured that out.
What? What is going on, dude? Dude, and also, how would we have figured that out? You were literally hanging out with Alexa. You never, ever gave the impression that you were gay.
Oh, I have a boyfriend, actually. I ran away from the
Since when? Who?
scene as fast as I could. High school was about to end, and I didn't want to live with my aunt anymore. Things were really awkward with Paul since that night. And besides, I was making enough from my YouTube singing videos to afford a small apartment on my own. One afternoon, the doorbell rang, and I was really surprised to see that it was Alina. She'd lost a ton of weight and looked fab. She said she needed
Fab. Stop! Don't ever say that again. Don't ever say that bullshit again.
my help, so I reluctantly let her in. She said, your jerk brother cheated on me. She and John had broken up, and my parents had sent him away to join the army. They were taking—
Join the army? What the fuck? That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up, dude. Your parents really are assholes, dude. You send someone to go to the army like it's nothing, like it's not a huge risk of him like being killed overseas. Jesus, maybe they're starting to warm up to Gwen. Like, go overseas. You're going to the army. Like, you don't control. Like, isn't he Gwen's older brother? So at this point, he should be an adult. They can't force him to go into the army. That's so screwed up.
care of Mike. Since Alina's parents had stopped talking to her after she got pregnant, she had nowhere to go. She begged me to let her crash at my place till she could figure something out. I could hardly say no to that beautiful face.
Jesus first fucking Alexa, now Alina.
So I agreed. I thought I'd hate having her around, but I guess not being with my brother made her less of a jerk. In fact, she was going out of her way to cook my favorite meal.
Whoa. You guys see what I'm seeing?
And kept the house clean. I realized she was really good company.
It was a shrimp that looked like a penis.
She was great at styling and helped me look amazing for my videos. One evening, I came home to a candlelit dinner for two. Alina looked stunning. Suddenly, she pulled me in for a kiss, and I kissed her back. We were super happy together. Our video series became more and more popular, and we were now a famous YouTube
Yeah, famous YouTube. How come I've never heard of you? She's sitting there shaking hands with PewDiePie and Markiplier.
couple. We were making really good money, and we moved into a bigger house. Alina asked me one day if I'd have dinner with her sister. I knew she really missed her family, so I happily agreed. When her sister arrived at our table, I almost fell off my chair.
Dude, it's Alexa. It's Alexa, dude. Oh my god.
It was Alexa, and she was with someone. It was my aunt.
Fuck you. Go to hell. Dude, wasn't she like a teenager when your aunt first saw her? How old is your aunt, dude? What is going on?
To say, that was one awkward dinner. I just wanted to put the past and these people behind me already. I spoke too soon. Just a few days later, I got a text from my brother saying he wanted to come see us. I was curious about what he
Wasn't he in the army? Wait, did he go to the army or something, dude? Wait, what? How long was he serving in the army? Like a year or something?
wanted, so I invited him
Is that
over.
possible? How long is how long do you is the minimum for staying in the army when you join? Is that I don't understand.
The next day when he turned up, he looked around the house and said, "Wow, Gwenny, you've done really well for yourself."
And here he is, the little army thing, but it does not act like a friggin'. You'd think being an army, freaking in the army, would change you, but no, it's like, "Oh, Gwen, you're really good for yourself. I killed 5 people over in Iraq."
Just then, Alina walked in and sat down next to me. John looked a bit angry. I said, "Yes, as you can see, I have a much better life than you. I have everything you could possibly want." He forced a smile and said, "Well, yes. So here's the thing. I have a great business plan. I need $100,000 for it, though."
Yeah, see, let me show you a chart here. Now, don't be alarmed by the shape of it. I know it looks like a pyramid, but don't worry. I just need you to put in about $1,000, and within a year, dude, it's gonna double, triple even. Okay. Now, once again, don't worry about the shape of it or the contents. Just look at the bottom row. Look at the amount of people that are part of this, dude. Look at it. Now, I know there's only one person at the top, but trust me, this is all gonna work out for you.
"Can you lend me the money?" Why was I not surprised? I said, "I'd rather throw the money in the gutter than give it to someone as selfish as you." That seemed to be too much for him. He jumped to his feet and shouted, "No matter how rich or famous you get, Mom and Dad will always like me more. You will always..."
You mean Mom and Dad who forced you to go to the army? Actually, now that I think about it, I was kind of like, they're dicks for doing that, but clearly it didn't change you, so maybe it was actually you kind of probably had that coming.
"Be alone, no matter what you do." With that, he stormed
You'll always be alone, even though you have a wife now.
out. I smiled at Alina and pointed to the camera that had been running the whole time. I uploaded the video to my channel and told my viewers all about how my...
Are you fucking high, dude? You literally just recorded a private conversation between you and your brother where he, basically tries to con you into, losing all your money and shit, or as I assume it's gonna happen. Come on, man. Do you record everything? You're kind of like that one YouTube channel that'll, that lady recently who, made fun of someone for having cancer and then recorded a conversation on the phone between her and her dad. Come on, dude, put the camera down once in a while.
Family had mistreated me. A few weeks later, my parents showed up with Mike. Turned out, John had sunk all their money in a stupid business investment.
You fell for that. You fucking fell for that. It's so Mom and Dad, I hate to break it to you, but the pyramid scheme, it's tumbled. It's crumbled to the ground. It did not work out. So unfortunately, I lost all your money, and you have not doubled your money, but you've actually lost all your money. In fact, you've negative doubled your money.
And had come to ask me for money to pay his debts. He couldn't get a loan.
Pay his debts. That's what happened. Wait, that's what happened. It's he's outside. He's like, oh, fucking damn it, dude. The mob's all over me, dude. I got. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude. The mob, the IRS, dude. Everyone's coming after me. He gets. Wait, hold on.
From anywhere, and they had to sell their house. They cut ties with him completely now and begged me to help them.
Wait, what? So they just haven't heard from him. He's probably lying dead in a gutter now from the freaking Irish mob or something.
I couldn't forget how they treated me, but I was better than them. Plus, they had looked at...
I doubt that. I really doubt that. You really aren't. I mean, maybe now a little bit, but you were kind of an asshole back then.
For Mike all these years. I forgave them, and Alina and I moved them into a separate wing of our mansion. At our grand New Year's party...
Mansion? Wait, you have a mansion, dude? Come on. Are you Jake Paul level of freaking... YouTube.
Alexa came by looking absolutely stunning. Apparently, she was no longer with my aunt. She kept flirting with me
Wow, that's probably for the best. That's kind of fucked up.
all evening and was conveniently by my side when it struck 12.
Because that would make Alexa your aunt, and which would make Alina your wife, and your what would like that would be like. What would that count as? That would kind of wait. Does that even make sense? Wait, that so I don't. That's weird. I don't like thinking about weird family histories like that.
I guess
I do know about like how you can become your own grandfather. That's a weird one.
have to kiss you now. I pushed her aside and walked off. I joined Alina on the balcony and took her hand. I said, "The best thing to happen to me is you." She smiled and said, "My life with you is just perfect." And we kissed under the stars.
The stars, there's freaking fireworks, dude. Fireworks. There's fucking fireworks, dude. What's with the fireworks? Is it the 4th of July or something? Oh, it's New Year's.